What's going on, everybody? We are back with another video, finally. Today we are going over Week 7 predictions of the NFL. We're a little late with this, but yeah, here we go. Panthers versus Saints. Obviously, Christian McCaffrey is still out for the Panthers. The Saints still out with Michael Thomas. But Saints obviously have an overall better team. And I just don't see any. Teddy Bridgewater has not been playing like he has. Obviously, he's playing versus the Saints, who he won 5 out of 5 games for last season because of Drew Brees' injury. But he's just not been playing the same for the Panthers. So I think the Saints will end up winning. Now with the Bills and Jets, I think the Bills will have to win this one. It's an easy win. I don't know if they'll sit a few players, but I think they'll end up winning this game by a pretty decent amount. Now with the Browns and Bengals, I think this is another tough matchup to predict because obviously the two teams, one's had an ecstatic year, one's had a not so great year. Has Joe Burrow regretted being drafted by the Bengals? I don't know, but can we see a turnaround? I don't know. So at this point, I think the Browns will have to win this one. Another pretty easy win for them, but we'll see. Now with the Cowboys and Washington football team, this is another insanely even matchup. But I think the Washington football team the Cowboys, everyone thinks they've got the best offensive line in the game before the season started. Now they're like 30 ranked. And that's just insane. Like, you gotta, and obviously the coaching staff is not doing too well either. So I think the Washington football team will get their second win of the year and end up winning. Now with the Packers and Texans, obviously the Texans almost beat the Titans last week. Sorry. But I do think the Packers lost, and that's kind of concerning. But I think they can end up winning. They'll end up winning this one because obviously, they just got too many good weapons. Aaron Rodgers, definitely an MVP candidate for sure. But so I think the Packers will end up winning this one. Now with the Lions and Falcons, I think this is another insanely hard to. This matchup is hard to choose, but I think the the Falcons will end up winning. Matt Ryan had an insanely good game. Last week rather. Um, yeah, and they just got too many good weapons around him. Calvin Ridley. Um, and so I think the Falcons, could this be a turnaround in their season? I don't know, but I believe it could. So I got the Falcons winning. Now, moving on to the Steelers and Titans. Everyone is going against the Titans, obviously, right now. And you know what that means for the Titans? It's go time. Like they did against the Bills. Everyone was going against them against the Chiefs last year in the regular season, against the Patriots, obviously, in the postseason, the Ravens, the Bills, and now the Steelers. And I'm starting to see a trend. They've won in every one of those games that I just mentioned that they were underdogs in. And so I think this Titans will end up winning, even though the Steelers, I think it's going to be a matchup against the Steelers defense and Derrick Henry and Ryan Tannehill and their offense. So we'll just see. It depends who plays better in the Steelers defense or the Titans offense. Because the Titans defense is just completely depleted in their secondary, and that's a problem. They've got a great front seven, just their secondary's off. Now with the Buccaneers and Raiders, I think the Raiders will end up winning this one, even though both teams won last week. Raiders just came off a huge upset against the Chiefs. First time they lost since the Chiefs played the Titans last year in the regular season. So that's a huge upset. And so I honestly think the Raiders have the edge over the Buccaneers. Now with the Chiefs and Broncos, I think the Chiefs obviously have the better team. Broncos, Philip Lindsay's back, Drew Lock's back, but they can't face. No one can. I think the Chiefs obviously will win this one, and Broncos will find out, like, wake up, because this is the NFL, and they played a Patriots team last week that lost all their offensive line. So I got the Chiefs winning this one. Now with the Jags and Chargers, I think the Chargers will win this one because obviously Herbert, I believe, so far is the rookie of the year. Even over Joe Burrow and Chase Claypool, and so I think the Chargers will win this one. Jags obviously have a pretty good rookie running back themselves, but I think the Chargers have to win this one. It's an easy win for them. Now with the 49ers and Patriots, Jimmy Garoppolo is back in Foxborough, and the Patriots, for the first time since the Patriots traded them, and it's going to be interesting. I think the 49ers will win, but I wouldn't be surprised if Cam Newton had started to play like more on point. But yeah, I think the 49ers will win. Now with the Seahawks and Cardinals, another insanely good matchup. I think the Seahawks. I think the Cardinals won. Their offense is insane with DeAndre Hopkins, Kyler Murray, and their second wide receiver is Larry Fitzgerald, the legendary Larry. And I think the Cardinals have to win this one. Now with the Bears and Rams, I think the defense is key for both teams. Two of the best defenses in the league. But I think the Rams at the end of the day have to win this one. I think their defense is better overall. I think their offense is better overall. And so I think it comes down to that. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, turn on the post notifications. And yeah, thank you guys for watching.